Yeah, we can't hear you at all. I'm really sorry. We've got no sound from your end now. Can you hear us? Okay. Right. Well, welcome to today's show. Things are the gremlins have got into the system. I think would be an apt description of what's happening at the moment. So a little unsurprised here. No, very surprised. Sorry, I'm having to just say welcome to Together Unlocked. I'm babbling because it's just my mind has just gone completely blank there. Welcome to something for the weekend. We are up in the West Midlands in Sutton Coldfield at the northern end of the sofa, we'll describe it as this week, to run the show. I'm going to get Tracy to introduce herself while I very quickly get my head together.
Hello, and I'm Tracy Surgener. And as Robin said, we're up in the West Midlands in the Sutton Coldfield office. I will describe myself. We're sitting in our office, and behind us we've got a red velvet backdrop, which makes me feel like I'm in the theatre every week. And today I am wearing a very warm, snuggly, completely furry, pale grey, woolly, furry hat with long ears that come down to my chin. And off that, I've got some strings with some little bubbles on. So I'm feeling very nice. I'm wearing a grey jumper with blocks of dark grey, light grey, and black. And I'm wearing some woolly grey and black trousers. Now, I'm wearing all these really warm clothes to go out, to stay in, to go to the Antarctic with my adopted penguin for a family reunion.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Thank you.
Just to let you know, we've still got no sound from your end. So, slightly got my head together today. Welcome to Something for the Weekend. I am Robin Surgener. I am Business Director and at Together 2012 and struggling presenter, as it would appear. Apologies, we are having some very strange technical issues this morning. So, Trace and I will carry on as best as we can till we can get some sound from the London studio. So as I said, I'm Robin. Today I am sporting extremely white looking hair. Must have been the Australian conditioner I used, obviously. I have plastic rimmed glasses on front of a rather pale face today. It is very cold up here in the Midlands. I'm wearing faded black cargo trousers. And on the top, I'm wearing a basically a black hoodie with some kind of dark emerald highlights on the sleeves and the zip. And then there's a little logo on the left breast, which is for the Mandalorian. And I am, along with the song that I'm hoping to sing at the end of today, I am all about liberty. It's a festival of being free to be who you should be and let nobody stop you. No. And I'm just double checking that I haven't turned my speaker off or something stupid, but no, we're not getting any signal through from London. I don't know if while I continue talking, Emily can tell you whether she can hear you, and it's us that can't hear you. I will carry on talking. So we do lots of things as a club, and as you know, we are absolutely insisting that people do their best to stay home and stay safe, which is why we've not been able to restart any of our in-person community participation arts events. But we are running a program throughout the week through various online platforms, which include some things we'll talk about today. Make a Natter, the poetry club, which we'll come to hopefully. We have the still life drawing session on a Friday morning. What I'll do, while we wait and just see if things are going to happen, you can still see Ju and Julie. I know this might sound a silly question. You were playing with your main gain earlier. That's not down and off for some reason, and it's just literally gone down. In the mean, I'll describe some of what we. No. What our co-host is saying is if maybe while we try and work this out, if we could move on and look at some of the pictures that have been sent in this week, and we could at least describe them. I don't know if that's feasible to do, whilst we try and work out what's wrong with the sound. Okay, so fingers crossed. Here is picture. So picture one is coming up. So this is the still life we're going to be looking at. So this is the picture I never see before the show. This is a plain white background. Then there are a pair of red shoes, and in fact Tracy is going to describe these today.
I can. Well, I haven't seen them either until now, but that's quite good. It's a pair of, looks like a small, maybe a child's pair of red Converse shoes. With red and white laces and a red bow, and it's in a white background. So let's have a look at what we've done on our still art.
We'll just wait for some of the artwork to appear. Okay, this looks like a fantastic picture. I'm not sure who by. I think maybe I shouldn't guess. I won't guess. But it's a really excellent representation of the shoes. Love how the laces are following the pattern that they should be following. The slight interpretation of the color and it really brings the red out. So rather than the shoes being red, they're an orangey color, but you can see all the detail, including the bow, and then the lovely red laces. Next picture, please. All right, now this one, the picture tells me, which is excellent, is from Lee Brooker. This is a superb drawing. I believe it is pencil, or some kind of pencil or water pencil that you can dip in watercolor to get that effect. Showing both of the bows really nicely, and a very good representation. You know, really good representation. It's almost a photo, to be honest with you. Okay, and here is his back. We have another picture coming up. Excellent. Now this picture, this one is showing one shoe. Now, whether this was a time issue or whether it was just show a contrast, because we all like to wear odd socks and shoes sometimes. Well, unless that's just me, of course. This picture has the left trainer or kind of boot, very detailed coloring, with the red laces, with the white in them as well, and the coloring on the bow. And the white shoe, they've done the other way round, and so the shoe is white, the laces are white, but then the zip and the lining is highlighted in red. And they do have sort of Mickey Mouse ears. So those bows could actually be Mickey Mouse ears. We'll just wait for these pictures to cycle through. So that's Lee's picture again. Yeah, I'm convinced more now that I reckon these are Minnie Mouse trainers with Mickey Mouse ears. Oh, this is a very artistic impression of those shoes. It's done, I think, with brush strokes with a kind of watercolored red base paint, and it makes the mind imagine the kind of shoes that you're looking at. Very artistic, very stylized. And we have another pencil drawing here. I like that this one's got a kind of almost that sort of punk art feel where the shoes have been reshaped to kind of give a sense of movement. Actually, kind of they look like they're coming forward. So again, this is in pencil, very detailed, and yeah, the bows are there, and it gives, yeah, I think a sense of movement. What do you think, Tracy?
Yeah, it actually looks like the shoes might even be dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, and our next picture is showing the shoes from above. This artist, often, I think, again, I don't want to guess the artist, but I'm assuming it's the same person that often changes the view of what they're, we see it from. So they're looking at it from above, so you can see the kind of the shape of the shoe. And there you can still see the laces and the bows, and that is done in red paint again.